It all started on a freezing evening in downtown Seattle. Emily Carter, a 27-year-old waitress, was rushing home from her late shift when she noticed a small boy sitting alone near a bus stop. His clothes were worn, his hands trembling, and he kept staring at the ground like he didn't want anyone to see him cry. Emily hesitated for a moment. People usually walked past him, pretending he wasn't there. But something inside her wouldn't let her leave. She knelt beside him and asked softly, "Hey buddy, are you okay?" The boy looked up, revealing pale blue eyes full of fear. "My name is Noah. I just need somewhere warm tonight," he whispered. Emily's heart broke. She took a deep breath, knowing she didn't have much money herself, but she guided him to a small diner, bought him soup, and let him warm his hands around the cup. They talked. He told her he had no one, that he'd been on the streets for days, too afraid to ask for help. When they finished eating, Emily decided to take him to a nearby shelter. On the way, Noah kept glancing at her like he couldn't believe someone cared. But the moment they stepped inside, everything changed. The shelter manager froze, staring at Noah like she had seen a ghost. Two officers were already there, and when they turned around, one of them's voice cracked, "Noah Turner? Is that really you?" Emily's heart pounded. She had no idea what was happening. One officer gently placed a hand on the boy's shoulder and said, "We've been searching for you for 3 days. Your father. David Turner, he's the CEO who went on the news begging for help." Emily's jaw dropped. The boy she thought was just homeless, was actually the missing son of one of the most influential businessmen in the United States. Minutes later, David Turner himself ran through the door, tears streaming down his face as he dropped to his knees and hugged Noah like he'd never let go again. He then turned to Emily, voice shaking, "You found my son. You saved his life. I owe you everything." But Emily just smiled and whispered, "He just needed someone to stop and care." The story went viral overnight, millions calling Emily a hero, praising her kindness. But Emily didn't see herself as anything special. She proved one thing the world needed to hear: sometimes the smallest act of kindness can change a life, and maybe even save one.